everyone, I am the Dragon Skull, and welcome back to Batman the Enemy Within. Where we left off, we finally were introduced to Harley Quinn, and I did complain a bit that I didn't like her design, but I'm over it now. I think it's okay, because I reminded myself that Suicide Squad's Harley was way worse. Then we broke into Wayne Enterprises and stole this Phalanx key thingy, and an EMP, and now we're going to be heading over to the GCPD as Batman and see what Gordon wants. So let's get to it. I love looking at the bat signal. Hey Jim, how's it going? Just like old times.
Bat signal. Rooftop briefing. Almost feels like the good old days.
Well, if you mean the city's crawling with masked lunatics and I'm not the commissioner, you're not far off the mark.
That's not what I meant.
Commissioner suits you, though.
Waller told me.
Everything's got to go through her office now. Her demotion's still tied up in paperwork. For once, the bureaucracy is working in my favor. Here, you're welcome. It's information on Harleen Quinzel from sealed records we dug up at the coroner's office.
Ah, thanks, Jim. Knew I could count on you.
Harleen Quinzel's father committed suicide after decades of struggling with mental illness.
Tough story. Quinzel was a devoted, successful doctor.
But she couldn't save her. Must have been hard on her. The trauma of her father's death caused her breakdown. Turned her into the monster she is today.
Huh.
I know what she's done, but I can't help but feel a little sorry for her.
That's usually not how her origin plays out.
Going through all that.
Yeah. The loss of a loved one can do that.
Oh yeah.
I'd have to imagine it would.
Oh, hey, Waller.
Gordon, you're dismissed.
This is still my goddamn station house.
He's forgetting I'm the one who can make or break his career right now.
You only remind me every other minute.
Clearly, I need a better method of getting the message across.
You're both behaving like children.
Watch your tone, Batman.
Or what? You'll put him on timeout?
I've been lenient with you so far, but don't push me.
Nice one, Gordon.
She's got some kind of leverage on you, doesn't she?
Oh, you have no
She's
idea.
jammed you up somehow. Just say the word. I'll appeal to the mayor, the governor, whatever it takes to get her off your back.
Thanks, Jim.
I'll do whatever I can to help you.
She knows my identity.
She knows who I am, Jim.
Oh, yeah? Well, so do I. You're Batman. That's all you ever have to be. That's all Gotham needs you to be. And you, if you're threatening to take that away, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Oh, my
I
mad
don't
Gordon.
want to hear it.
He doesn't care about my identity. He wants me to be Batman and nothing else. That's why I love you,
You're supposed
Gordon.
to come to Gotham, put the chains on Riddler and his gang, and get the hell out. I'm just saying, this city gets under your skin. Fast. Know what I mean? Best laid plans and all that.
I do know. This city has made me who I am.
So I've heard. I just wish Gotham produced more Batmans and less Riddlers.
Waller noticed
Make my
that.
job a whole lot easier.
There
I
can
guess
only be
you locals
one
see it
Batman.
Agent Avesta. She fought to get on this assignment, you know. Wanted to see her old neighborhood. Wanted to see you. Her hometown hero. She wanted to impress you. She admires what you do for the people of the city. Your respect is important to her.
Does she know my secret?
Does she know who I really am?
Who do you think told me who you are?
She told you?
For the world's greatest detective, you sure can be slow.
Screw you,
So-
Waller.
Wayne Enterprises. Heard you made some new friends.
You're having me followed.
Thanks to you, These very bad people have an EMP and a key that'll open every lock I would want to keep bolted shut. They're clearly planning something. The stakes are too high to leave anything to chance. You know, I actually considered asking you to infiltrate Riddler's gang. Before everything blew up, I knew I could count on you to get me close to them. Close to Bane. You're good at this. Seems like you've already won Harley Quinn's trust.
They haven't accepted me yet.
What you saw was just a test.
An operation like theirs requires someone with your resources. As long as you don't blow it, they're gonna want to keep Bruce Wayne around until they take him for all they can. Get them away from their base of operations. Somewhere they'll be exposed. When they're all together, out in the open, contact me. I'll be standing by, ready to ambush. We'll take them down when they're at their most vulnerable. Sound good? They'll
Yep.
never know what hit.
For once, I agree with your plan.
You need to involve Gordon.
Don't tell me how to run my operation.
His people know this city better
I meant to
than
click
anyone.
And
no
they
one
have
gets,
their
no one
hands filled with
dies.
other priorities right now.
Well, I remember that. I meant to click
Batman,
don't get anyone killed.
if it gets bad for you, just remember, we're out here. When you're in deep like this, you need friends. Let's say everything goes pear-shaped, and you get stuck in there longer than you'd like. Then what's right, what's wrong, it all gets blurry. And guess what? That's okay. Because you're going to have to do some blurry things that you're not proud of before this is done. You hear me? That's just how these kinds of operations go down.
Whatever I have to do to put these scum away, I'm sure I'll get over it.
That's the spirit.
Probably should have said I will never betray my code. Well, I'm not gonna kill anyone. You're in. Corner finger.
Oh, I'm in.
I didn't see the address.
Just don't stay embedded any longer than necessary.
I'll be in and out, Alfred. Just long enough to figure out their plans.
Good luck, Bruce. Stay safe.
This is cool. We're going undercover. I'm not going undercover. So I have to try and befriend the villain so they can tell me their plans.
All right. Here we go.
I like the outfit you're wearing. Jeez. Some welcome. Is that how you greet all your new members of the Pact? Well, is it? Did Bane put you up to this? Of course it was Bane then. He always likes to get rough, get physical. Oh. Hold 5 points.
Hey now!
I'm
Welcome
a rock
to
star.
our little hideaway. Home away from home. The end of the line.
Welcome,
We're
Bruce.
happy to have you.
Thanks, John.
You said you'd kill him after you got what you needed.
So what? Ain't a girl allowed to change her mind?
Could someone get me out of these handcuffs, please?
Hello again, Bane. Oh,
Tell me why I shouldn't kill you.
You need my
What
support.
I have is influence, and that is worth a lot.
Spoken like a man who has never had to do hard work.
Who the hell wants to do hard work?
Ha ha! Take that, Bane.
I bring us back the transport and the arms we require. You bring back a worthless aristocrat. We don't need his money. We have what we need to finish this. Thanks to me.
He ain't worthless, you overgrown bicep. He already got us an EMP device and the failing scheme. I'll betcha I can find a use for him.
I do not care how much these two swoon over you, Wayne. We don't want you here, and we don't need you here.
What are you doing, John?
Whoopsie. What?
Oh.
John!
He set up the EMP.
No!
Can you do something about this?
It's Freeze. Freeze is coming. What have you done?
Hey there, Freeze. Whoa. That is cool. Literally.
Don't screw this up.
You fool!
I can turn it off.
Make it stop, or I will seal you both in ice!
Come on, man, that's cold.
I swear, if
Oh,
you don't get that electricity back
match
on
the
immediately,
switches on the schematic
I'll
display.
send you to a frozen hell.
Okay, so that... Turn that off. And turn this one back on. Okay, I think I get what I'm supposed to do now. Better hurry though before Freeze freezes me. Last one. There we go. Done. Sorry about that.
Well, at least we know that it works.
I must check on Nora. See how she is.
You may have impressed these two, but I haven't made up my mind about crushing your skull.
Fair enough.
Everyone back to work. There's still a lot to get done.
Who put you in charge?
Somebody has to give the orders.
Thanks, John.
That was a nice job before. Come on up to my office.
Alone? Privately? What are we gonna be doing in there? Probably just talking. What were you guys thinking? Get your minds out the gutter. I should be telling myself the same advice. Catwoman is still my girl. No one else will replace her. As hot as
Listen,
Harley
Bruce.
is.
I just want to clear the air a little. You distanced yourself from us back at your office. I don't blame you, after all the trouble I caused. You probably noticed I like to stir things up. It's a bad habit. Well, it's made me more enemies than friends. I want to say I'm sorry for messing with your people.
Aww.
Your employees.
Didn't expect
I know
her to
they probably
apologize.
mean a lot to you.
Apology accepted.
Thank you, Harley. Your apology means a lot.
Really? You probably think I'm a terrible person, but I want you to understand.
You kind of
You've
are,
seen
but
these animals I work
still.
with. In my business, you let your guard down for a second, you get torn to shreds.
You still haven't
I can
healed up
only
from
imagine.
Bane?
If I'm always pushing buttons, it's to keep people off balance, you know? Keep them guessing my next move. Keep the real me hidden. I hope you ain't gonna judge me for it.
No, I'm not
honest,
judging.
I've been at it so long I don't even notice I'm doing it. It's just a part of who I am.
We all wear masks, Harley. You don't have to be
Including
a criminal
me.
for that.
Even you? You ain't like these others. Bane's a powder keg. Freeze. Well, you saw Freeze. John's sweet. And believe me, he's got heaps of potential. But he's still a growing boy. You, though, you got your head screwed on right. You're reasonable. I can work with reasonable. We're pulling a job tonight. I want you to be a part of it. You already showed you know how to use that EMP better than any of these other clowns.
Count me in. I have to prove my loyalty to
I'm
them.
in. Just tell me what to do.
That's what I wanted to hear. All will be revealed eventually. Using that EMP, though, that's gonna make tonight's job a whole lot less messy. And that no-neck asshat Bane, he loves making a mess. People getting killed just makes his day. If you're gonna come with, you gotta convince the others.
Convince them.
It's a real pain in the ass sometimes, but you need a majority opinion for anything big. And bringing you along, well, you got some persuading to do.
So I have to try and
Let me know
convince
how
the
I can help.
So I have to convince the other villains to let them know that I'm capable of joining their pact. Okay. I really don't like the look of her gloves. The gloves always piss me off. I mean, it looks like they're too small for a hand. Get gloves that fit, like me. Anyway, oh, I'm sorry about your father. Should I mention her father? She might respond negatively about it. worth a shot.
Listen, I know about your father. About how you tried to help him.
Oh,
he
God.
was a lost cause that made himself a shotgun lunch. What's that got to do with the price of tea in China? You trying to get in my head, Brucey?
Oh crap, that was a mistake. I lost a parent too.
Look, I lost my parents too.
I know the story. Everyone in this goddamn town knows the story. It don't make you president of the Dead Parents Club.
I'm sorry.
If I wanted to talk about my pop, I wouldn't have had those records hidden. Which brings me to thinking, how the hell would you know a thing like that?
Crap.
You snooping around my private life? You got some inside track I don't know about.
It wasn't exactly a secret in Arkham, Harley. People talk, especially when they're out of their minds on meds.
That's right. You're
Harley's
starting to
impressed
know
by
me
you.
then.
Still friends?
Yeah, still friends.
Oh, thank God.
To
I'm
be
gonna
honest,
save
I'm
it.
impressed you found that out. Just don't bring it up again.
Right, deal. Oh, I almost messed up by asking her that. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. I was able to save myself, though. Anyway, now let's talk about the others. Let's talk about Mr. Freeze. I love Freeze. He's my second favorite villain. My first being the Joker.
So what's the deal with Freeze? He's unique.
You mean why he's blue and wrapped up in machinery? Accident in the lab. Here's the thing about Freeze. Only thing he gives two hoots about is his wife. He gave up everything to try and save her when she got sick. And I mean everything. Job, health, soul, the whole shebang.
She's dead?
Frozen stiff. Keeps her on ice in the next room while he searches for a cure. Ain't that just kooky? I mean, it explains why he flipped when the EMP went off. But seriously, who does that?
So he'd be better off not getting what he wants.
You can say that again, but he might not want to hear it. Talking about his wife is the only way to get Freeze to pay attention to you. But watch yourself. His attention ain't always a good thing.
I only said that because, well, that's what she likes to hear. But in actuality, I think what Freeze is doing is pretty, romantic, as the option would say. Because that makes Freeze different and from the other villains that Batman has. Because he's the only one who's capable of showing love. He pretty much gave up everything just so he could save his wife. But the truth, but it's too late now. He can't. But I still want to believe that there's hope. Hope. In saving his wife. That's what I love about Mr. Freeze. Anyway, enough about Freeze. Let's talk about Bane now.
I get the feeling Bane doesn't like me very much.
That knucklehead respects strength and loyalty. Show him you got those, and he'll come around. He's a man's man. I don't got much time for all that burly machismo, but sit him down for a beer or something. He'll hear what you gotta say. He may kill you when you're done, but at least he'll listen.
So he likes beer, huh? Interesting. Thanks for the tip. So now what? Oh, I just leave, okay. So now I have to go talk to the others, Bane and Freeze. So, to get Freeze on my side, I need to talk about his wife. He might be against her, he might freak out like Harley did when I mentioned her father. But hopefully I can turn it around like I did just now. And with Bane, I just need to get on his good side, maybe offer him a drink or something. Be like, hey Bane, you want to share a beer with me? Maybe that'll get me on good terms with him. Speaking of Bane, I like him. I wasn't sure about this Bane, because my favourite Bane is the Dark Knight Rises version, where he speaks like, and we give it back to you, the people. Gotham is yours. That kind of voice. I loved that Bane. When I first saw the movie, I wasn't sure about it, but after watching the movie, I thought it was pretty good.
Spirit of unity? Not really what I'm sensing from this group.
But I'm glad this Bane still has his original design, like the mask he wears and all the big muscles, and the fact that he injects himself with the venom to make him stronger. I'm glad they kept that. That's the Bane I like. Can I go back in Harley's office? Hey.
Come back later, will ya?
Sure thing, girl. Okay, so I can't go talk to Harley anymore. Let's go talk to the others. But before I talk to Freeze and Bane, I want to go talk to John first. I like this. I like that I'm socializing with the villains of the game. That's something I like doing, because I like villains in general. Because I feel like villains are the type of people I'd love to hang out with. Because I think villains are cooler than heroes. Everyone loves villains. And I do as well, because I just think they're cool, and I like some of their motivations. Although there are some villains I really don't like. Some that I'm glad the heroes either kill or beat the crap out of.
Hey, buddy! It's always so good to see you. Like, so good.
Always good to see you, John.
I've been wanting to say, Bruce, thanks for helping me out before at your office, making me look good.
No problem.
Just glad everything worked out.
Did it ever? Handing that key over to Harley, giving her what she wanted. Pure ecstasy.
Even John's turned on by her.
Yeah, that was a big moment for me.
And I don't blame him,
I should have known right when we pinky sweared that everything would work out great.
Harley wants me to try to get in good with Bane and Freeze.
I think you're well on your way to doing just that. And I've been doing, what I can to help, too. You didn't catch it? When it looked like Bane might kill you, I set off that EMP, as a distraction.
Yeah, I saw that.
Thought it might give you a
Thanks
chance
for that, John.
to show off your technical skills in front of Freeze. That's the only thing I think he really respects.
Wow, then I owe you my life, John.
It's what pals do. I know you'd do the same for me.
Yeah, maybe.
And wouldn't you know it? You nailed it. You already know I like you, Bruce. You better get cracking on getting those other guys to like you, too. Because I don't want to have to watch what happens if they don't.
Yeah, I don't either. Joker serves as a good example of why I like villains so much. I like how me and him are socializing and we're friends. And which is also going to make the whole transformation into the Joker thing going to be even sadder. Because, well, he's going to become my greatest enemy in this game. Alright, let's look around. Cerveza case.
Bane loves that beer. I bought some for when I need to talk to him. He's scarier than anybody in Arkham.
Yeah, I'll bet. Alright, what's this? Empty space.
Did you have one here?
That spot was for Batman.
You like Batman?
What's not to like? I only saw him for a second in Arkham, but... oh, man, I'd love to see him again.
I see where this is going now. So maybe when he becomes Joker, it's not going to be out of hate or something. It's going to be out of, well, insanity. Because, like, he becomes Dark Knight Joker, who's like, I don't want to kill you, Batman. You're too much fun. You and me, we're the best enemies ever. I have a feeling that's what this is going to be. Our friendship is slowly going to become a massive rivalry, and he's going to enjoy it even more. I like all the selfies he has on the wall. It's funny. And let's look at this photo here. He's just stuck my face on a random person. Oh, I love John. He makes me laugh. Oh. Look at Harley's face.
Think she really brightens up the room. 1,000-watt face.
How'd you two meet?
Same way you and I met. In Arkham. She found me at a dark time and gave me a reason to live out here and experience all this. I don't see how we aren't destined to be together. It just wouldn't make any sense.
so weird seeing Harley Quinn as the one in charge when it comes to their relationship, because usually it's the Joker who's in charge and Harley's the obeying girlfriend. It's like, anything for you, Mr. J. While in this game, Joker's the one who's being a slave to her. He's like, anything for you, Harley. Hey, go get me a slushie, Pun. You know, all that. It's just weird, because we're not used to that. I don't think any Batman movie, game, or cartoon has ever done this before. At least not one that I've seen. If there was one that has done it before, then I'm missing out. I don't watch much Batman as I used to. I'm more into the Marvel universe than the DC universe. But I still love Batman. I haven't watched the Batman vs Superman movie though, because I heard from a lot of people, including my friends, that it's very bad. So I don't intend on watching it. There's Mr. Freeze.
What would Harley need with an EMP? I can't risk tampering with it.
Yeah. I'm trying to get on their good side. Alright, let's go talk to Mr. Freeze. Hey there, Victor.
I heard about your wife, and I...
Oh god, he doesn't like that.
Hear me out. I might be able to help.
What do you mean? You'll answer me if you're smart and understand the concept
your
of
love is admirable.
What you're doing, well, that kind of love is rare.
My wife followed your goings-on in the society columns, Wayne. You are more familiar with lust than love.
That's how I know how precious that kind of love is.
Yeah, I can help you.
What if you get caught? Sent to prison? What happens to your wife then?
What do you propose?
She deserves a chance at life.
I own technology companies, Victor. Big ones. You could house and protect her. Continue your research to cure her.
Why? Why would you do this?
Your wife deserves it, right? The innocent deserve our protection.
You're right about that much.
Mr. Freeze won't forget that.
Make sure he thinks you're on the level.
You have my word.
I may have misjudged you.
Any tips on handling Bane?
I don't know. Go talk to him.
I will. I wanted to save him. Thanks, Victor. I wanted to save Bane for last because he's probably going to be the hardest to convince. But that was pretty good. I think I've gone through to Freeze.
What are they planning to do? I don't have time to sort through all this.
And I also hope that
They're watching me.
I hope that I can keep my promise to Freeze in the end. Because I really do want to help him out. He's a good guy. And I do think his wife does deserve a chance at living. I want... EMP shielding. Let's look at that.
EMP shielding. This material will keep whatever it's insulating from being affected by the EMP blast.
Let's go talk to Random Goons. Hello, Random Goons.
What the hell do you want? Bane doesn't want us talking to him. Get out of here.
Jeez, rude. Well, they're Bane's goons, so of course. Alright, let's go talk to Bane over here. Venom Lab. He's punching tires. Hey, I want to look at Bane's stuff. Venom Lab. Let's look at that. I just saw a photo of a wrestler. Wait, is that Bane or is that a random wrestler? Hey, I want to see the poster. Move, Bane. I want to see the poster of you.
And now I see where Bane gets his fashion sense.
Yep. I like how it's called, the thing he uses is called Venom, and in Death Battle he fought Venom from Spider-Man. Speaking of which, how many of you are excited to see the Venom movie? I am. I'm definitely looking forward to that. Alright, let's give him a beer. Here, Bane.
Just thought you looked thirsty.
A token of our friendship.
Please, come.
He didn't say thank you. Whoa! Whoa, Bane! Chill!
Riddler, he bombed your building and killed your friend. Someone did that to me. Here for payback.
No.
You come for revenge.
Riddler's already dead.
Answer me, or I will break you in half.
Riddler is dead. Any revenge I wanted, I already got.
He did not deserve such an end. But you have a point. In this line of work, one cannot be too careful.
Oh.
Trust has been the hardest thing to find. Especially after Riddler's death.
He lifted up with one hand. Impressive.
Men you can trust. So hard to find.
Yeah. I feel ya.
He was with my crew at the police arsenal.
Bane!
The prisoner he was supposed to be guarding got away. And yet he doesn't have a scratch on him.
This is crazy!
I suspect we have a traitor among us.
Don't
One
look at
begins
me.
to smell a rat after Riddler's murder and that prisoner getting away. Loyalty is all that we have. But there can be no trust unless I can believe that you are who you say you are, and that you are really willing to do all that you claim.
Wait, you want me to fight him?
Only one of you walks out of here.
You know me.
The sooner one of you picks up that pipe and bashes the other's head, the sooner we get this over.
Fuck. I'll prove it.
Not before I prove it first. Take this. Be brutal, be merciful. Well, I need to prove my worth, so I'm gonna be brutal. Plus, I don't know this guy, so... Wait! Press it just in time.
Very good, Wayne. Very good.
Thank you, Bane.
Maybe you do have what it takes to join our pack.
Hope he's not dead.
The package is moving.
What's going on?
The job we've been getting ready for. It's happening.
Good. I'm ready.
Not so fast, there, Moneybags. You're not in the pact. Not yet. Not till everyone votes.
Hope I
What do you
convinced
say,
them
boys?
all.
Bruce Wayne. In or out?
The aristocrat is not afraid to dirty his hands. I say we add him to the pact.
Yes.
In.
There may be more to Wayne than first appeared. He can be trusted. In.
Bruce is strong and smart and handsome. Like, super handsome. It's nuts, you guys. And where was I going with this? Right. I vote in.
Well, aren't you, Mr. Popular? We got a majority, folks. Bruce is in.
Yes.
Earned a ticket to ride, pal. Make sure that EMP shielding is on those APCs. I don't need any surprises. Time to get that package.
I'm
Remember,
in.
when we work together, no one can stop us. When we work together, the world can be ours.
Yeah.
Let's go!
Yeah, let's do
Somebody
this.
grab that thing. It's important. Let's go hit him with the hind.
Yeah. Oh, are we done here? Oh, okay then. Alright, we did it. I'm in. I'm gonna feel bad though, because later on I have to betray them at some point to reveal that I was actually an undercover agent this whole time. That's gonna be upsetting, because I've started growing attached to them. This is why I like villains, that I easily grow attached to them. Because when you learn of their origins and stuff, you actually start to feel bad for them in a way. Midtown Heights. Aren't I gonna wear a mask to hide my identity? We don't want people knowing that Bruce Wayne's part of the pact.
Wayne, we are close. Make your device ready.
Will do.
You got it. You got it, Bane. Didn't mean to interrupt, Bruce.
EMP primed and ready to go.
Harley,
Yeah, what?
we have almost reached the target vehicle.
Uh-huh.
Now,
You are providing our escape.
Waller, on the move with targets. Track the signal. Get your people here now.
We've got your signal locked. Cavalry is on the way.
Hopefully no one knows.
Now we do this.
What are we doing exactly? What's the mission? No one's told me what the mission is.
Wait,
can you keep filling me in? Oh, it's the agent.
Bruce, now that we're actually here and it's really happening, I'm feeling some butterflies in my stomach.
We have an obstruction ahead, both lanes. Armored vehicles. Service weapons at the ready. Do not engage.
What is our mission?
Bane, do it!
You get right, Bane. Activating EMP now.
What was that? What the hell is going on?
HQ, do you copy?
My gun, it's fried.
All comms are down.
Move!
Oh, I do have a mask on. Good.
Carry the torch, Mr. Suit.
Is that my villain name, Mr. Suit? Because I don't like it.
Secure the vehicle.
John's really enjoying himself.
Get down on the ground!
Stay down.
Everybody down! Somebody
move! Punch him. I gotta make it look good.
Your place is on the perimeter. Keep
Yeah.
Freeze! Open the door. Everyone, stay sharp and keep order. Allow no sudden moves and no talk.
That is really cool. Literally.
Strike it.
Wait, I already made that joke.
Go
Damn
on.
it.
Quickly. You're wondering what's in there. Find out for yourself.
Back
Nice.
off, or I'll shoot.
I've got this one, Freeze.
No!
Don't.
Break it off!
We don't have time for this. We're not done here, Wayne.
I would not turn my back on you.
Got it.
I'll leave this cleanup to you, but hurry. Men, seize the cargo.
Get out of here!
Get out of here! What's in that box? Oh, that's an awfully big box. Oh, Jesus.
What are you talking about?
The package. Let them have it.
Oh,
it's not
poor
worth my agents'
guy.
lives.
You can't be serious. You were supposed to be here.
No! That was my ride! Break out the artillery and disable their vehicles!
Hopefully he doesn't remember that. And nobody saw that.
For now, just move it. Waller out.
I don't want to hurt you, but I will blow your heads off if you make me eat concrete. Lights out!
Oh,
Put up that fire!
his poor legs. Knock him out quickly. Huh. Jeez, it's an all-out war.
Whack-a-mole with their head.
Harley?
Warriors dead!
Bane? Head off Bane, head off Harley. Harley!
Rosie, come join the fun.
I feel like the sledgehammer would do more damage than Bane's
Inside the
fist.
ride.
Oh, good thing that missed him. That would have ended horribly. Punch him. I need to make it look good for the fans.
Well, that was fun. Kinda. Be a sweetheart and give me a hand with the luggage.
Oh, Bane's getting shot at.
Get in the damn car already!
Come on, Bane. We gotta bail. Now's the time. Now's not the time for this, Bane. Are we gonna leave Bane behind?
I'm out of here!
We're leaving it behind! Bad idea. Bane's gonna kill us all now. Sorry, Bane. It was her call, not mine. Oh, the bad signal. I'm really sorry, Jim, but Batman can't help this time, considering Batman is helping the villains. Well, Bruce Wayne is. That was intense. I feel like we're near the end of this episode now. That's gone on for quite a while. Can't believe we just left Bane behind. He's probably going to kill us all next episode, or get pissed off at Harley. Okay, for driving off. Hopefully Bane doesn't blame me for all this. It was Harley's call. What is in that box anyway?
Nice work back there, Brucey boy. You really know how to show a girl a good time.
Have your fun now.
Oof, the Iceman bummeth.
If Bane survives, you'll make us all pay for abandoning him.
Yep.
Bane
Freeze has the right idea.
And he won't let this slide.
He's probably having a ball. Cracking skulls.
We shouldn't have left him.
Freeze is right. If he makes it back, he's gonna be furious.
Oh no, we're so scared.
Yeah, you should be.
All right.
Have you seen Bane?
We got the package. Be grateful you're around to see it.
He'll beat us all to a bloody pulp.
Intrigued, Brucey? Wanna know what's inside?
Yes, I'm very curious.
Go on, open it.
So we're finally going to see what's in this box. Let's see what all the fuss is about then. What the? Riddler's body? Why do they have Riddler's body in here? Ugh, it's gross.
Whew. I thought he stank when he was alive. You really put us through a lot of trouble, Mr. Smarty Pants, getting yourself killed like that. We needed you for the next stage.
I've got what you need.
Catwoman! Oh gosh, she's gonna see me. Hey, honey! It's not what it looks like. Is that the end? That's the end. Well, it's no surprise to me. I mean, I kind of did spoil it for myself when I saw Catwoman's silhouette in the thumbnail for episode 3. So I kind of knew it was going to happen eventually. Her returning. Anyway, let's have a look at my results. You and 60.2% of players left John feeling happy. He was overjoyed when you pinky swore to never lie again. He was excited by the violent way Willie was handled. He is elated to choose to fight alongside Harley. You and 81.1% of players left Gordon feeling worried. He was glad you called him to help you. He was honoured to be working alongside you against Waller. Because you told him the truth, he is worried that Waller might expose your identity. I don't blame you. Over there, Gordon. I was looking at the credits. I thought I recognised who Harley's voice actor was, but I don't. Yeah, I'm worried that she's going to expose my identity as well. You and 60.2% of players left Harley feeling happy. She liked how efficiently you retrieved the failings key. She was impressed that you managed to uncover information on her father. She is thrilled you fought with her instead of Bane. Yeah, that's something I've been wanting to talk about. Harley's origins in this game are different compared to how her origins are supposed to be. Harley became Harley Quinn because of her love for the Joker. Like, she used to be the Joker's psychiatrist in Arkham Asylum. but she then fell in love with him, and became obsessed. And she then became insane, like the Joker, just so she could be with him. In this, however, she became insane because of some mental illness her father had. And when her father died, that's what drove her to madness. That makes no sense compared to her other origins. Like, how does that explain the clown get-up and everything, and the makeup? I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense. For the Joker, it makes perfect sense because the Joker is the clown prince of crime. So it makes sense for her to be a clown as well. You and 81.7% of players left Tiffany feeling worried. She was surprised when you told her Lucius worked with Batman. She appreciated that you letting her choose to trust you. You convinced her to trust you, but she is concerned for your safety. Well, at least she doesn't hate me anymore. That's a good thing, I guess. Hopefully next episode will get her to like us again. I think next episode we should tell her the truth that I'm Batman, because I think she has a right to know. And I want her to take over her father's role of making technology. Lucius himself did say she's better than him. Plus, I want to see if she becomes Batgirl at some point. I am interested to see her in the Batgirl suit. You and 0% of players left Alfred feeling content. 0%! That's a first for me. I've never been the only person to make a different choice before. Anyway, he approved of your decision to be honest with Tiffany. He was proud when you told him he always does the right thing. Your conversation in the parlor gave him a renewed sense of purpose. That's never happened before. 0%. You and 99.8% of players left Waller feeling content. She was frustrated when you asked her to consider Gordon. She just approved of you calling Gordon instead of her to help you. But because you agreed to work with her while undercover, your relationship with Waller is positive. Okay, that's a good sign. That means she won't expose my identity then. As long as I keep things good with her, she shouldn't expose my identity. Did you get Tiffany to hand over the Phalanx key? You and 50.1% of players convinced Tiffany to hand over the Phalanx key and remain hidden in the vault. Oh, it's almost 50-50. Almost, just by 1%. That 1% is probably me, maybe. Yeah. Good thing I did convince her. It would have ended horribly if I didn't. Did you call Gordon or Waller to the arsenal? You and 71.6% of players reached out to Gordon in the time of need. Yeah. I didn't want to betray Gordon. Gordon's my friend. He's my man. I mean, I don't care what Waller thinks. Except for the fact that she knows my identity. But my relationship with her is positive, so that's a good sign. So I didn't mess up by choosing Gordon. Did you pay Willie off or let it get resolved with violence? You and 44.2% of players tried to calm down Willie with a drink when he drew a knife on you. 16% of players tried to resolve things peacefully with Willie when he drew out a knife on John. 15.8% of players took Willie down when he drew a knife on John. 23.9% of players took Willie down violently when he pulled a knife on them. Okay. Who did you follow in the convoy? You and 42.2% of players attempted to minimize casualties in the convoy raid by following Harley, countering her chaos at every turn. Okay, so I'm in the minority on that one. I probably should have gone for Bane because he has a lot of muscle and he could have done as much as damage. I chose Harley because well, I didn't want her to smash people's heads with her sledgehammer. That would have been horrible. Hopefully, and I'm guessing if I chose Bane, then we would have left her behind instead, and John probably wouldn't have liked that. Did you pinky swear with John? You and 95% of players accepted John's offer of a pinky swear, becoming friends for life. To those 5.0% of players who didn't pinky swear them, shame on you. I never turned down a pinky swear. Never. And that's that. I'm the minority on most of these decisions, which is good. The majority, I meant, not minority. Majority. That was a pretty good episode. That was good. It was almost as good as the first one. So in the end, we ended up getting Riddler's dead body, but what do they need Riddler's body for exactly? hopefully next episode we'll understand. Like, maybe Riddler has access to a hidden weapon that we're unaware of. And there's the villains in this thumbnail. But yeah, guys, that's the end of episode 2 of Batman: The Enemy Within. So we are now part of the villains team, the Pact, and Catwoman's back, and we're probably going to be hanging around with Catwoman in this next episode. She's probably going to be wondering why I'm with the bad guys now. Why did I quit being Batman? Hopefully we'll explain everything to her later on. As for Joker, no progress has been made with John as the Joker. Like, he hasn't shown many signs of him starting to become the Joker, other than his reaction to me beating up that guy. Like, he was filming it and he had a smile on his face. He's like, oh, what lovely violence. So I'm guessing he's going to become more the Joker as the episodes go on. And when episode 5 comes along, his transformation into the Joker will be complete. This doesn't feel like a Joker origin story. This feels more like a something else. Because the first episode was all about Riddler. This one was all about the Pact with Harley, Bane, and Freeze. There wasn't much Joker. Maybe next episode there'll be more of Joker, and more of Catwoman too. And hopefully my relationship with her will be even greater. I'm really glad she's back. She's my girl after all. Well, Batman's girl. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos. And I will see you all next time. Peace.
You